Okay, we're back. We're live. We did this. We're
No,
like,
you did it. We didn't do it.
no,
Hey,
fucking
don't go
Sifu made
anywhere.
me
We just
laugh.
got on.
Sifu made me laugh. That's all I gotta say. All right, so we are live. We are doing the
It was
thing,
magic. It was the
and
magic art.
hopefully, we at least can get through the next like 35 minutes or so. So
We're
yeah,
gonna go super fast.
yeah, this is gonna go like stupid fast because I mean I can't go too far over on the time. That's why we live in this little weird constricted box because of our timing and yada 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 yada.
He did it. He broke it, but he fixed it, so it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I did have to log out of Google and all of its fucking shit because somebody tried hacking into my thing, so I had to change password. So I don't know if that threw things off, but we are here and we are doing things, and I'm still playing with my camera because I've been messing around with stuff. The guys know I showed them over the weekend on some things I've been playing with. Alrighty, but we are here and we are doing the thing. Alright, so fuck it, let's just get into it. We're gonna do Unused Flavors Edition. We're gonna do some mixes with things that we've never used, like like if we have a fuck ton of flavorings we've been collecting over the last year. I think my collection went from like 150 to like 400 and something now, or close to it. I don't know. And I know Sifu's has grown, and I know Chris's
Yeah, like
has
I have to
grown.
break the seal. I have to break the seals on these.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like when this show started, I had like probably like 130
Uh-huh.
drinks.
Yeah.
40 maybe.
Mhm.
And right now I'm at like 360 something.
Wow.
So I've over doubled like what I started with. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of money.
Yeah.
Probably $1,000 at least.
Oh no, yeah. Like I mean, I think over the past year we've had those moments of, do I get more flavorings because there's a bunch that I don't have yet, or is there like a new vapey thing I want to get?
Yeah, I'm kind of like. Also, like for some reason, part of me is like, no, you shouldn't get more flavors because you haven't even used all the ones you have. But I also realize that some of the ones I have, I probably should never have bought.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
like,
Oh, it's like when Bull
am I just gonna
City
use them once to be like they're trash?
does like a sale or something on something. I end up buying
like
crap,
those.
and I'm like, because I have
That's how I got Zen Garden, and Zen Garden is
I
fucking
have
amazing.
I have Mullenberry's grape, and I did open it and gave it a sniff test, and that smells god awful. So we'll see. I mean, eventually I'll try it, but I don't know. All right, so based on that premise, Sifu, what are you doing for us tonight?
Okay, I'm new, and I don't know what to do. A chocolate almond custard rhubarb waffle cone, something. I'm just naming the concentrates that are in the mix. So, I've been wanting to use the rhubarb. I've been wanting to do something more chocolatey. So I was thinking, a tart chocolate kind of custard bakery thing would be fun. So I'm using 1.5% of almond custard from Wonder Flavors, 2% of Nanamo bar from Wonder Flavors.
Ooh.
That's Nanaimo, sir.
Nanaimo?
Nanaimo. Nine.
You've never used the Nimo bar?
No.
Ooh,
I
you're in
just
for a
cracked the
treat.
seal on it. Like I just cracked the seal on it.
You're in for a treat.
All right. Well, I'm still can't quite taste stuff, but
Oh, yeah.
we'll see what happens. All right. So a lot of these are the Wonder Flavor stuff because I racked up on them. So, audio's really low. I don't know if I can turn it. I'm maxed out, sir. I'm maxed out, sir. So
Here,
anyway.
let me turn you guys up.
All right, so the strawberry gummy candy, which is also a new flavor, is at 0.5%. Sweet and sour rhubarb from Wonder Flavors at 2%, and the waffle cone from Flavor West at 2%. So I'm hoping to get kind of just a filth kind of thing, just something your grandma probably passed down to just this weird dessert that your grandma made. That's what I'm kind of hoping that it is. So I'm hoping to back the rhubarb with the strawberry gummy candy, so it makes kind of like a jammy filling type of thing, like a compote or like a reduction. And I'm just building kind of just a creamy bakery thing from the notes of the Nanaimo bar. Nanaimo bar.
Nanaimo.
Nanaimo bar. Nanaimo bar. And I hope that it's good. Like I really still can't quite taste everything yet, but or smell things. And I was talking about this before before while we're going through the dangle clacks there, is that I usually kind of rely on smell. You know, I'll smell the concentrates and go, oh yes, yes, this and this, yes, no, no, that's gonna be no. But I can't do that, so I'm relying on notes and just this is a shot in the dark. I hope it's good. So there you go. Overdrip, what have you done?
Get close to my microphone. Okay, so I called this caramel cream.
Ooh.
I'm not really sure like how good it's gonna be or anything. I'm just kind of hoping for the best. I used there's 6 concentrates in this, and one of them is super sweet. So 5 of them I've never used before. So I'm using almond custard from Wonder Flavors at 1.5%. Caramel butter from Wonder Flavors at 0.75%. Caramel candy squares from One on One at 1%. Philadelphia butter cake at 1.25% from Wonder Flavors. And sweet cream from One on One at 1.25%. And then super sweet total 6.25%. We'll see if it's good or not, because I'm going to be vaping it pretty shortly. I've already mixed it.
Nice.
Clown. Hit
There
it.
myself.
All right, so I'm going with a lemon cranberry cake. We'll see how this goes. I'm starting with the Beckford birthday cake at 1.5%. Cranberry jam from SSA at 0.65%. Custard premium from Flavor Art at 1%. Lemon cake from Inawara at 1%. Pound cake from Flavora at 0.63%. Super sweet at 0.25%, and Tres Leches from Flavor West at 1%. We'll see how this goes.
So you got some custard premium.
Yes, I did. I've
You
not
Yeah,
tried
I'm
it.
just going to
sir.
say this. I don't like lemon cake from Inawara at all.
Really?
Yeah, so hopefully you have a better experience than me.
Hopefully, we'll see. What
Because,
were
like,
your...
dude, I remember I tried it in this mix at like 0.25%, and honestly, like, it was like 90% of what I could taste.
Really? Huh.
Yeah,
We'll
but like
see.
maybe it's just something that I'm sensitive to. I have no idea.
Did you let it steep out?
Oh, I let it steep out. I fucking tried it off the shake. I tried it like a weekend. It just never really got to where I wanted it to be.
Okay.
But I do feel that I've had that concentrate in other like a lemon pound cake vape or something.
Well, it's like what is it? I ended up buying some TFA like Fruity Pebbles type thing, and I really think that's the one that they use in most Fruity Pebble commercial liquids, because it has that weird lemon smell to it.
Oh yeah.
It just smells like lemon. Like lemon pledge.
More lemon pledge. We need more lemon pledge.
More lemon.
Whoa, dude, that's crazy. I like shook this up real good, and like the very bottom of the bottle, it still looked like there was not one bubble in it. So then I turned it upside down, and it's just like it's like swooping down like the stuff that doesn't look like it was mixed at all.
Like, okay, so I can't smell this. Let's see if I can get something from the. Oh.
Oh, okay. Maybe
Oh,
I
my.
know why. We'll see how this goes.
Oh, I'm getting a very tart flavor off the knuckle, and like some little creamy chocolate stuff behind the back. A delightful chocolate, maybe the best chocolate I've ever tasted in a vape.
Nanaimo bar.
Now, I just don't know if it's my decreased sense of taste. But that's cool. I am getting a little bit of coconut too. Is there? So, Chris, explain to me the Nanaimo bar. It's a chocolatey,
Okay.
coconutty.
I'm not going to
kind of
explain it
filthy-
until you say it correctly.
I said Nanaimo.
But that's literally what you said the whole time. And every time I corrected you and I said that it is
Nanaimo.
Nanaimo.
All right. So, tell me about the.
Like graham cracker coconut crust.
Okay.
And then there's like a nice, like rich kind of like Bavarian-y cream.
Uh-huh.
And then it's coated on top with like a semi-sweet chocolate that's been melted.
Excellent.
Doesn't it
So
have
it's like
coconut?
a triple layer.
So coconut too, though, right?
Yeah, there's coconut in the base.
What's funny is I
Like in
can't
the
I personally
bottom.
can't taste the coconut from the Nanaimo bar.
Nanaimo.
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 Holy crap!
Now do that with some Mullenberry Glamour chocolate and thank me later.
Well, I thought about the glamour chocolate, but I've used it in something.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I'm just saying if you ever want to put
Oh.
together a mix.
Dude, that chocolate is unbelievable. Like I can actually taste it.
That was the first chocolate I ever believed in. Because remember, I'm partially chocolate blind, so for me to get chocolate out of anything, it means something to me.
I don't know if I just picked something that I can pick up on. It's just maybe coincidence, but I'm getting a silky, silky chocolate, like
Mm-hmm.
a delightful chocolate. Just a wisp of coconut and like this tart berry thing going on. So I'm guessing that's the rhubarb portion of it. And it's
Sifu got his taste buds back.
You guys saw it here first.
It's a miracle.
well, no, because I still can't taste this drink. I can't taste like my Roots Banana Roots is very strong root beer flavor, and I can only pick up a wisp of banana from it. Yeah, that tastes like hot BG banana. Like I can taste the sour in my blue raspberry. And I can taste this energy drink.
Don't put your dirty ass feet on the dashboard. Oh, I'm with you, dude. I'm not a fan of people that put their fucking feet on the dashboard.
But I can taste the chocolate, coconut, and the sour portions, like the tart portions of this.
Tart portions. I will say, Vandal stole those as some shake weights.
Yeah. Like, I expected nothing from this, but I'm excited for whenever I get in a week or two when I get my full taste back to revisit this. Because if this is kind of like, I don't know if you ever had like a chocolate covered, what are those chocolate covered
Yes.
bars with like the kind of like the jammy centers, you know?
Mhm.
Turkish Delight.
Yes.
Is
Yes,
that what that is?
that's it. That's
It's like
what
a
I'm
big
getting.
Turk, man.
That's the vibe that I'm getting from.
You guys
the-
get those chocolate bars down there?
Mhm.
Big
I've
Turk?
heard of Turkish Delight. I've never had it, though.
No, but it's like the actual. It's like made by Nestle. It's like called the Big Turk.
Yeah.
Ah.
No,
You got
that's
the
red,
that's
white, and blue pack.
no, that's it, dude. Like with my limited senses, that's what I'm picking up on from what I can taste. So I'm not picking up any of the almond. I'm getting no custard, like no creamy anything. It's just chocolate and tart. Like I could tell that it's a berry tart. Like I've never tried a rhubarb vape, so I don't know what to expect from that.
Dude, I actually just finished a bottle of like a rhubarb vape. It was from Frank and Atticus. and it's like an apple rhubarb macaron.
Oh,
It was fucking quite delicious, actually.
so
I know what's going on over there at Frank Naticus. I'll give him credit.
black magic, blood magic.
Blind magic.
Yeah. You know, I just hear that everything that everyone tries from them has been baller.
There's a couple that I don't like. Like, I don't care for them at all. But there's been a couple that are fantastic. Like, that one is fantastic. The shakedown is phenomenal. And the caramel donut is actually surprisingly good.
So the shakedown, that's the one that Adam did, right? Breestones.
Yeah, that's the one that Adam did with them, yeah. It's like a
So
peanut butter thick shake.
that's a peanut butter shake.
Yeah, I heard lots
Yeah.
of good things about that one.
Which, if anybody wants to try it out, I mean, it's available on UncleChrisTestingGrounds.com. That's the only place you can get it, unless you want to order from Australia.
It'll take about the same amount of time to ship.
Oh,
No, what are you kidding? It'll definitely be a lot more expensive coming from Australia. That's for damn sure.
I'll give you that, but
well, I am pleasantly surprised. I expected to taste just hot VG, like I normally do.
mm-hmm.
But for me to pick up on the chocolate, like, and I hope that whenever it all comes back, that this is not just hot garbage, but this has some real legs. Like, like I was really just going for like a grandma's nasty dessert. Well, you know, not nasty, but like just a filthy buttery thing that your grandma would make. You know. Wow. You guys weren't lying. The Nanaimo
Shit.
is all right.
he has respect for it now. I see your
All right,
issues
Jake.
with the lemon cake though. It's got that dish soap thing going.
Yeah, there's like something really strange about it.
Even when I sniffed it right as I cracked open the bottle, and I was like, okay, I know where this is gonna go.
Lemon pledgy.
Mm-hmm. It's very
So
lemon.
Overdrive called it,
Like-
right?
Like everything,
called it.
yeah, he called it. Like everything else isn't bad, but I'm probably might have to redo this without the lemon.
I bet you if you'd used the lemon Sicily,
I even thought about that for a second, and I was like, nah, we'll go with this because I've done lemon Sicily before.
Oh, dude, too bad you don't have Flavor Express lemon because it's fucking delicious.
which one's that now? Flavor Express.
Flavor Express
Flavor art.
lemon. No, Flavor Express.
Oh, okay.
Lemon Sicily's flavor art.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
Toonie will back me up. I know that Toonie's a fan of it as well. Because I remember
Right.
I mentioned it one other time, and Toonie's like, it's awesome.
All right, so it's only at Flavor Jungle. Where else can you get that one?
You can get it from Dash Vapes. But you have to spend
I'm out.
$100 to get free shipping. Canadian.
Yeah.
It's like $75 you have to spend.
Mm. Well, Flavor Jungle has it. Let me see. That's not bad. Free shipping over $60.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Ooh, they have some other stuff too.
Do you have bottle? I'm out of 120s. Y'all don't have wide mouth. Ooh, they have chubbies. $2.
$2 for a fucking chubby gorilla?
What the?
Those are retail
Bro.
prices.
For a 120.
When you're not buying in bulk, that's what you end up spending, man.
A
That shit's
single
expensive.
120 chubby is $1.99. That's highway robbery. Jesus.
Aaron, send me those. I'll make
Dude,
up a recipe.
do it.
Right at work.
Do
Yeah,
it.
man.
I love doing that shit. I did that for Sloan, and he won't stop mixing that same damn mix. Because everything tasted like mossy fucking fruit.
Yeah, do it, dude. That's fun. Like, that is fun.
Oh, no, yeah. Give me a flavor list, and I love picking through them and just
Oh, that is
trying to
fun.
put shit together.
Yeah, that is so fun. Like, that's what's fun about this show, because we go through our flavor list and we, you know, it's It's awesome. That's the most fun that you can have in mixing. Is to have
What up, Herb?
is to have like have a goal and a list of stuff that you can work with and just try to build something out of that. That is fun.
I don't know. I'm gonna give this mix some time and see if everything overpowers that lemon pledge flavor, but we'll see. I don't have high hopes. Everything else tastes amazing. It's just that lemon aftertaste. Just
we got time. Do it again with the lemon Sicily.
I know, but I don't want to fucking re-wick.
You don't have to re-wick.
You don't have to re-wick.
Just burn it out.
Burn it out.
Do it in your cool while Chris is talking about his.
All right, let me see.
So mine, pretty much greatest thing ever of all time. Like, no need. No, I'm just kidding. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not disappointed in it. Even though I cleaned and rinsed this Addy out, I'm still getting a little bit of the lemon that was in here before.
Yeah, I'm grabbing a bottle.
For some reason. You know, like, does that ever bother you? When you, like, clean something out and, like, you use soap and water, and then you rinse the coil, and then you'll, like, just slowly fire it a little bit, get this, like, steam and bubbles, and then you'll, like, do it again a couple times, and you think that would kind of get it pretty clean. But there's just, like, this ever so slight lemon going on, and nothing.
That's why I don't squonk, man. I can never get...
I definitely don't squonk.
That's why I got away from squonking, is because you can't get those lingering flavors out of those bottles. It's just not. I've tried alcohol soaks. I've tried everything that everyone on the internet has ever said to do with squonk bottles, and I always get what you're describing right now. There's always something lingering there that you taste it in an RD8 that's freshly wicked, and you're like, this is awesome. This is squonk bottle worthy. And you fill up a squonk bottle, it's like something weird in here.
Dude, nothing is squonk bottle worthy. Like,
well, that's,
you know what squonks are good for?
That's this.
Dripping.
That's this.
Squonk mods are good for dripping, Sifu.
Yeah, they really are. I just love the mods so much. I mean, they're small and powerful and handy and cool. But it's those bottles. Can we get a different bottle in there?
Yeah, but that's the thing though, right? Like, you can get, like, dude, this mod is smaller than any squonker that I've seen, and it fucking rips like a fucking boss, and you just drip on it. Sweet. Let's go.
Yeah.
But as for my mix, so ultimately, it's not bad. I'm getting a good amount of caramel from it. It's got a nice creaminess to it. I'm not really sure, like, what the butter cake's doing in there, other than maybe it's kind of like adding a little bit of the bottom end of, like, kind of that creaminess, and there's obviously a slight custard to it because of the almond custard. Like, it's not really like that real custard kind of vibe, but it's just kind of adding to it. Overall, for a shake and vape, I could vape this. What it's going to be like in a week, I don't know. It might be really bad. It might end up getting better. And, like, this is the thing, right? The only thing that I'm going to find out in a week is what concentrates I think I like the taste of in this mix. Because it might end up being nice, but it also might end up just being too much, because I've put things together that don't necessarily go that well together. Although, like, when I'm thinking about it and I'm looking at the recipe, like, everything should kind of flow pretty decent with each other. Because, like, there should be, like, a little bit of butter from the caramel butter. There should be a little bit of butter from the butter cake. And then the caramel, that should all go together. There should be some creaminess from the almond custard and some creaminess, obviously, from the sweet cream. Which, to me, means that it should be, like, a buttery, caramel, sweet cream vape. Right? When I break it down like that. Like, that's the thought process behind it. And also, I had not used any of these, so it fit the criteria of today.
Right.
But
if
it stops tasting like, because I was vaping this right here in this Addy, and I rinsed it all out, so it's like a lemon berry from Transistor. And
that's pretty good. I like that one.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's not bad. It's too sweet for me personally, but like I can vape it here and there. I bought it when it was like on sale for like $4 or $5 at Unused Direct like 6 months ago. I opened it up maybe a week ago.
Sweet. Well, I think you guys are on the money. I think everyone needs to have the Nanaimo bar.
That Nanaimo.
Yeah, I've used it once, and so I couldn't use it today, but I really wanted to. I actually used it. The only time I've ever used it was for like the that Wonder Flavors challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to like add on to it to make just like more of a Nanaimo bar. So like added some Bavarian cream and I added some like chocolate cookie crust and I added coconut custard.
That's a good one. I like the coconut custard. Oh, Pam, yes. I do have a go-to setup. It is the Karma RDA. And also the Reload S. Those are my two go-tos for tasting. If it's something that I think is going to go into something kind of hot, like a mech build or something, I'll use the Reload S. To use Wayne's term, it's a little more boomy, a little more air, so you kind of get a better feel of how it's going to operate in a hotter vape. If I'm really trying to test something and I want to like in this instance where we're trying something new that we haven't tried before, I go to the Karma. I just find that I can pick out a lot of the flavors better out of the Karma than I can even out of something like like the Citadel. Like the Citadel was my previous number one until I got the Karma, and I just find that it's so weird the way it separates everything out. Like you can pick out everything that's in there, but if I want to test something, how it's going to vape, like, because the way that my style of mixing is I don't like to have like something taste like something on the inhale and then you get something out of the exhale. I want it all in one time.
He likes full balance.
Right, full balance. So when I'm developing, I'll use the Reload S, and then I'll move into my number one addies like the Reload X or the Nightmare, and then I'll put it into something like that where it's more my style of vaping, where it's a little hotter, so that I'll make sure that it's all, like Colin said, in balance.
It's funny, like you just mentioned a bunch of predominantly pretty good RDAs, but do you ever vape? Do you have like a trash RDA you'd be willing to test something in?
Yes, I have a PNP coil setup thing. Like I have like a Drag X thing, with the little pod top that I test in also.
Why do you ask that question?
Because mostly we try it, like whenever we do our mixes, we try them in RDAs we know are good or that we like or are a combination of good and most people like. And if you were to like vape your mix in like a horrible like just RDA or whatever, and it still comes out good, I wonder if that would speak more for the mix itself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, I will run it through. I just find that a lot of people use the PNP coils, so that's why I have a setup with PNP. And once I'm happy with it in an RDA that I like, I'll put it in there, and then I can dial up the saturation or down. Well, it's usually dial up anytime you're dealing with a sub-ohm tank, But
Jimmy?
but the thing though, to kind of spin on that though, Clown, is that like I just find that the PNP coils are good. They're really good. And I just find that if it's good in something that I like, it's usually good in that.
Yeah.
I'll pick up different flavors, but it's still good.
Like, I'll be honest, I tried the PMP coils because I wanted to test them out for the Abyss. They're not bad. I don't know. They felt really empty. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, there's no middle.
Yeah, just like they were just like, even sound wise, it's just this like really white noisy hiss, just shh, and that's it. I'm like,
Well, that's all of them.
it was confusing as all fuck to me.
You know, honestly, it wasn't one of you guys that were telling me that there's the Pro Mesh, the Mesh Pro RDA is a good one to test on because it kind of mimics a sub-ohm tank more than, you know, and then you can re-wick it. And I have one. I had gotten it in a box of goodies from something. I've never even. It's still in the cellophane. Like, I never opened it.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the thing that like I'm gonna say right now. Like, take it for what it's worth. I really don't care what my shit tastes like in sub-ohm tanks at all. Like 0%. I don't care. Like, if somebody likes it there, good. If they don't, I don't care, because I literally make it so I like it. If I was making stuff only so other people liked it, I probably wouldn't even vape any of my own shit, because I don't like what a lot of other people like.
Yeah.
So when it comes down to like flavor testing, I tried in shit that I like. I tried out in shit that like I legit would vape with any other liquid, that if I bought somebody's liquid, if I got somebody's liquid, whatever. So I might try it in different stuff, but I'll try it in a layer cake, I'll try it in a goon, and then I'll try it in like a single coil RTA and a dual coil RTA that I like, that I use all the time anyways. So like I'll try it in the Druga or the Gear or like something like that, or the Destiny. And then I'll try it in like an actual dual coil Addy, like RD or RTA. And so I'll use like the Rebirth, or I'll use like the Keys or K's, whatever, the Tony B stacked one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I like the vape off those. So that's what I tried. And if it tastes good in all those, I know that it's good. And if somebody uses like some shitty ass sub-ohm tank and it tastes bad to them, I really don't fucking care. Get a better fucking setup. Like, that really, that's the way that I feel. Like, get a better setup. If
with
it
that
taste good
statement,
to you, then don't buy it again.
There are people that still rock Cardos to this day.
Cardos, yeah.
Which is like, why? There's so many
there's
better
people that still
things.
use like TFB8 babies, and like, hey, you know what? If you want to use that, by all means. But like, don't say that my shit's not good when you're using some fucking antiquated way of using it. Like, whatever you want to do, like, you can do that. I could try to make stuff that only tastes good in a fucking smoked sub-ohm tank, but why on earth would I fucking do that?
Yeah.
I'm not going to even enjoy it. And that's the whole thing, right? Like, all my recipes, I enjoy myself. If I don't like them, I'm not making them. I could have made a fruit flavor by now. I don't fucking like fruits. So, like, unless, like, one day I fucking figure a way that I fucking love fruits, that I can vape fruit all day, then I'll come out with a fruit flavor. But until then, it probably won't happen. I'll have desserts with fruits. Sure, I enjoy dessert fruits. I just don't like fruits. Like, the chances of me coming out with, like, a blue raspberry candy, they're not that high. You know what I mean? Like, they're just not. And, like, I'm okay with that. It doesn't really bother me at all.
Oh, yeah.
Like, do I wish I could come out with stuff? Yeah, but that means that I wish I liked fruit flavors.
I mean,
it's more just for testing. Like I won't put it into. I'm not going to make a new mix and then put it into a PNP coil. Like, after it makes it to my dual core, my dual coils, my X, my Reload X, and my Nightmare. If it's good there, then I'll go ahead and put it in a PNP, and then I'll go, well, maybe a little more saturation, and then I'll dial up the percentage a percent or two. You're not going to really notice that in the dual core setups, but it might make a difference, a better difference, and you might get a little more.
Yeah, but then you're running the risk of over flavoring it for someone that's going to use it in an RTA.
Exactly. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, you're making
if I taste
sacrifices for things that doesn't matter.
Right. So when I taste it in the PNP coil, I go, yeah, that's fine. So I'm not getting everything that I want out of it, but it's fine. That's like 90-something% of the time that happens. You know. So and then honestly, the mix that are on my menu, I'm like you. I don't care what they taste like in a sub-ohm tank.
Well, no, I mean, it's kind of like, my favorite part is when people hit me up for liquid, and it's all desserts, and they're like, "Oh, you only do desserts." I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, I don't know what you want from me at that level.
No, like that's the thing though. Who cares? Like
Mhm.
I really don't care. Like, do I wish that I could? You know, there's people that I'm friends with that only vape fruit flavors, and they're like, "Yeah, Chris, I really wish I could support you, but like, I don't do desserts." Well, that's fine. Like you just said you wish you could support me. That's really all that fucking matters. I don't care after
Well,
that.
I
If you
appreciate the
don't
sentiment.
like custards, I have at this point one option for you. Like that's it. But like at the end of the day, if you don't buy it, it's not the end of the world for me. Like I wish I made something for you, but if I made something for you, then I'd be making a million different fucking recipes that I might not even fucking like.
Yep.
Or half-ass because you've exhausted yourself. Because I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen that happen before.
Oh yeah,
Well, I've tried making stuff for other people, and I end up not liking any of them, and I end up just fucking quitting because nothing tastes good to me because I don't like that profile.
right. You know, that's exactly. You know, so Grim tries my banana root beer. Everybody calls and gets the banana root beer, and they go, "Oh, well, it's not for me." It's like, well, it's not for everyone.
No.
It doesn't. You know, it's banana root beer. It's not. Its taste is so subjective, you know.
Oh no,
it's
yeah. I
like,
mean, and
I appreciate you. I appreciate you reaching out and trying it, but you know, I'm sorry it didn't work
that's
out.
how it goes with everything. Because
It is.
not to like veer off of this, but back to like the original RDA discussion. I remember when the the original Recoil came out. So many people were disliking it because it wasn't to their style. But even Grim and Homeboy OC said that they built it because they wanted something that they wanted. You know, and I mean that's what it boils down to: is you design this for yourself, and
Well, that's the thing. Like when
you
you're
want to spread
doing
the love.
something, you're the one that has to deal with whatever, right? You're the one that has to like decide what it is. So why the fuck are you gonna make something that you don't care about? Like, do you think, like that's the thing, right? There's fruit flavors I've enjoyed, but at the same time, they're like always pretty simple, like a lemonade. But
Well, they have to
most
be.
lemonades I don't even like, you know,
That's the
or
thing.
like a fucking some level of candy, whatever it happens to be. I can't even think of one that I've ever bought. But like this lemon berry, for example, to me it tastes good, but it's just really sweet. And part of why I think it's sweet is because I think that it's pretty basic.
Well, it has to be.
Now that doesn't mean that it's
A
bad.
successful fruit has to be basic. I mean, it's going to be strawberry. It's going to be, you know, that's the thing about it is that, you know, if you have a taste for more developed things, then really, and then as experienced mixers, oh, that's just some red touch and some super sweet. you know, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know how much work you put into making your stuff, Chris, and they're phenomenal. They're amazing. So you go, these people are just putting this on the market. It's like two flavors.
Yeah, like I guess that's probably that's could be true. Like I think that of the stuff that I actually have out, the lowest concentrate like number is 9. But it doesn't mean that they're really high percentages. It's just that's the way that I got to a spot that I wanted it to be.
That's the mix that you wanted.
Yeah. Like I'm working on some now that are less than 9, but I still think that they're very good. But at the same time, like you're always tweaking them, and it's very hard to find that satisfactory level. For me, it is. But I've tried, like I said, I've tried so many times mixing fruit. Fuck, the whole month of May, every single show I did fruit only mixes. Not one of those mixes that I made I thought was really that good. But I got people that had messaged me and said, "Yo, I tried this and it was really good." Well, that's awesome. I didn't particularly think that they're that good, but that's because I don't, and it's really hard for me to say. Like, it's not like I hate fruit only vapes. I just don't ever have the draw to really vape them. Like every so often, I'll miss something that I might have had at some point that I've vaped. Like I think that the most bottles of anything that was like a non-dessert flavor was Baja Blast, or actually, sorry, it was called Blast Off by the Fountain by OPMH. and like it was good. I liked it. I couldn't vape it all day, every day, not even close. But I could vape it if I like went out for the afternoon for 3 or 4 hours. I could vape it, but I actually liked it way more in an RTA than an RDA. So like now you're even talking about like I can only really enjoy it fully in like one type of setup. Well, I can vape my vanilla custard in literally anything. Like whatever I'm vaping, I can vape it. You know, or virtual, I guess any of mine that I've put out, I can vape them in whatever. And that's just the way that it is for me. And I've like, it's taken me a really long time to realize that it doesn't fucking matter. You know what I mean? It really doesn't matter. Like, if people are like, oh, you should come out with just a fruit mix, it's like, well, you should probably just go buy it from somewhere else because I don't know how good it's ever going to be for me because I don't care about it.
Or go that one step further, get some flavors, start mixing, have fun with it.
Like, here's the range. Like, so It's So Fluffy is 15% because it's a strawberry and it needs to be that high. Mindbender is 7 3/4 because that's all it needs. The mix needs what it needs. It's just exactly your point, Chris. Your mixes need whatever you're working on. You know, as long as it's in balance and it's good, who cares about the percentage? I mean, you know, Fluffy is not the best in a sub-ohm tank, but it's baller in a dripper, and I drip, so that's all I care about. You know.
I don't know. You gotta, like, I don't know. It's one of those things. Bear in mind, vaping is all subjective when it comes to every aspect of it. What kind of mods you like, what kind of fucking addies you like, what coils you like. Because, I mean, right now in the burrow groups, I've been seeing a lot of arguments of aliens versus staggered and stuff. And I'm like, I don't like staggered coils. I really don't. They're not my thing. They'll argue with me that they have better flavor. I personally don't like them. They're not my thing. And it's very, I respect your opinion and just respect mine. That's just really what it falls to. And then same goes for liquids. It's all subjective. It's all to what you like. I mean, me and Chris are huge dessert guys. We really do that. And then like Seafood does all the outlandish weird shit. And some of those mixes, I'm like, well, that seems interesting. But if Seafood likes it, Seafood likes it, you know?
Yeah, like I can't do boozy drinks or any kind of like that kind of thing at all. I don't even like vaping them at all. I don't even really like drinking them, to be honest with you. I'm not really a big drinker. I'm more of like a shed time guy, and I've been for a long time. I used to just party because I like to fucking party, you know what I mean? Like I would drink to get drunk. I wouldn't drink because I was like, oh, this tastes good.
Oh, see,
like, let's get fucking wound up, boys.
I've hit that level of I drink for the enjoyment of it. Because was it for the 4th of July? We were at my older brother's house and they brought some amazing bourbon and I just sat there and sipped on it while everybody else around me was getting trashed. I'm like, they're like, you should drink more. I'm like, no, this is enjoyable.
Fine, this is delicious.
And they're like, really? You like it? I was like, yeah, it tastes amazing. I need another bottle because you fuckers are gonna finish it, and they did.
But good discussion. Like, but as far as hardware, it's like all three of us are saying. It's like Chris's favorite atomizer is a layer cake. I've had no desire to try a layer cake. You know, he might not even own a Reload X.
I have it's like a clone kind of. It's not a clone. It's like a authentic one, but it's like virtually the exact same thing.
Yeah. So
just for the record, it is nothing like a layer cake at all.
Right. So you got to keep in mind that your hardware taste are the same as your liquid taste. They're going to be subjective. So the best is the best for you. You know?
Oh yeah. I mean, there are some people that like frame staples. Personally, I don't think they're worth the effort. No, it all still, again, all boils down to what your personal taste is and what you're willing to do for it too, because that's another one I'd notice. There, like, I always get comments, especially like with doing the Codename Wired about coils, and I always get the comment of, I would like to try aliens at some point, but I don't think they're worth the effort. I'd rather just stick to Fuse Claptons. I'm like, okay, that's your choice. I don't really care.
And you know what? Like, honestly, like, when it comes down to it, like, let's just say that there was like, let's say that none of us could build, right? And when it comes down to it, like if I could pick up a set of like triple 2636 like regular fused Claptons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say that they cost $7.50 a set.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I bought the same wire but in aliens and it costs $15, guess who would never be vaping aliens? This guy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really don't think that there's that much of a difference. And to be honest with you, sometimes I do really enjoy like a triple fused because I feel like they're just more, there's more clap production. I genuinely feel that there's more clap production out of the exact same shit, but one's fused Clapton and the other one is alien. And maybe it's because I used to make my own fused Claptons and like I just vape them so much, and now I just use a bunch of different coil builders, aliens. Like there are some coil builders that their coils do perform a little bit better than others, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like that would probably come true if like they were all making fused Claptons. You know what I mean? Like if someone out there is using only fused Claptons, like, are you missing something? Sure. Like maybe you are, but ultimately, like if it works for you, who fucking cares? It's like the same. Everything, all these things are the same. Like you do what's good for you. You don't have to worry about what's good for other people or like worry about what other people are doing. If you enjoy it, just rock it out.
Word.
Jimmy, how'd I break your heart?
Yeah, I'm like, how's he
Coils
breaking
are
your
really
heart?
good. Well, I don't even think you make coils anymore, but like when you did, they were really good.
Oh yeah, he made some bitchin' coils. He's actually one of the people that helped me with getting aliens and stuff. He yelled at me a lot. I appreciate it. I don't do well with being talked to softly. That gets me nowhere.
You're a real crack the whip kind of guy, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
well, I mean, my dad is a giant asshole, so that's what I'm used to.
That's how you get results from
Yeah,
clowns.
pretty much.
Nemo. Go get it. Go get Nemo. That is...
Nanaimo. God fucking damn it. Steve.
Say it. Hey, listen. I say it how I want. Nanaimo.
No, you don't. You don't get to do that.
Yeah. Do what I want.
No, that's not how language works.
Yeah. Nanaimo.
He
There you go.
lives
That's it.
in Louisiana, dude. They talk a whole nother language down there.
But you, dude, he lives probably as close to fucking Nanaimo, British Columbia as I do.
Nanaimo.
He might even live closer.
Nanaimo. All right. Everyone go get Nanaimo. Nanaimo.
Yeah,
Go
like
get it.
it's an actual place too, right? Like it's not just like a fantastic goodie on like a funeral tray that you'll go to like a funeral and there'll be like all those sweets on like the tray. A Nanaimo bar will 100% be there, but it's a place.
No funeral I will ever go to will have those because we do pan dulce.
Yeah, you will if you ever go to a funeral that's nothing to do with your family.
Canada.
Well, not even. Yeah, maybe it is only in Canada. I have no idea.
Maybe up in the north somewhere.
Yeah, in Minnesota,
Yeah,
I think that they
Minnesota.
might have it.
Minnesota.
They're further north than me, anyways.
we
Shit,
gotta ask
Ern,
our.
who's like in the chat. He lives in Michigan and he's further north than I am.
Oh man.
Breeze time.
All right, so okay, I didn't have the flavor art lemon Sicily, but I did have the Italian lemon Sicily from Capella. World of difference either way.
Yeah.
So much better. I can't wait till the other stuff burns out completely because I can still keep tasting that fucking nasty. Yeah, the bottle went in the trash already.
It's
I'm
never
not even
gonna go
bothering.
away. It's there forever.
I still have it, but
Forever.
like I know I'll never fucking use it.
No, the bottle that I mixed that just went straight in the trash. I was like,
Oh,
I
sorry. I thought you were talking about like the concentrate, and I was like, no,
I don't
I'll
know.
never use it again, but I won't throw it away.
don't know, maybe. Or if somebody else wants some lemon pledge, let me know. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
That's great. Looking.
It's like I have a coconut custard I refuse to touch.
You don't like
Oh,
coconut
from
at
Wonder
all.
Flavors? That's
Yeah.
actually like that's a
That's
great
really
concept.
good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
Really
give
good.
it a try.
It's not like over the top coconut.
It's just kind of smooth. It's like coconut milk custard. It's not like a desiccated.
Okay.
coconut. It's really good.
Put it this way, I honestly feel that there's more coconut in the Nanaimo bar than
Really? Okay.
yeah.
Okay,
No,
you're
no,
winning me over here, but
it's not coconut
if you lie
extra.
to me.
It's not coconut extra.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right, so we're running out of time here because I gotta go get ready for my overnight job. Chris, you wait. Who started on the mixing, Sifu or Chris?
I
It
did.
doesn't really matter. I'll go first.
All right,
I can't remember. I don't even know what the order would be if I did remember.
I don't remember either.
Okay, well, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for waiting for the show to start. We appreciate you. Make sure you hit subscribe if you're here and you're not subscribed to Clown's channel. We're working towards that goal, so let's go. Just hit subscribe. If you have another YouTube account, just sign into it quick and then hit subscribe and sign into whatever account you normally use. That'd be dope too. If you guys want to check me out on Friday nights at the same time that this show is at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time and all the other time zones, you can check me out on the Frames Janklin Vaper YouTube channel, which while you're there, you might as well hit subscribe as well for the green room. Always having a good time. We've had a few cool guests recently, and last week we had a Shedhead session where just people, anyone, basically the room's open and anyone that wants to come in. And it was a good time. We always play a little bit of fun games at the end, and we're always looking for new games. So if anybody ever has any suggestions, feel free to hit any one of us that are on there up on Instagram or whatever, and just let us know what it is. If you guys would not mind, I'm not going to say if you'd like, if you wouldn't mind, go give us a follow, the Shit Time Podcast on SoundCloud. That'd be awesome. You can find that link on shittimepodcast.com. And there's giveaways and there's cool stuff going on there. So please feel free. New episodes every Sunday night at midnight Eastern. So I guess for most people, it'd be like for their Monday morning commute. And then lastly, I will say, if you guys want to try out any of my liquids we were talking about before that are certainly not fruit flavors, feel free to do so. It's at UncleChrisTestingGrounds.com. Use the code MixingItUp, and that'll save you a little bit of cash. And I will mention that it is the only place to get the shakedown in North America. I think it might be the only place in like the Western Hemisphere, as a matter of fact, at this very moment. So feel free to do that. There's actually not even that many bottles left. So if you want to do that, you got to kind of do that fairly quickly. And other than that, everybody just be safe. Have a good week. We'll catch you on the next one. Sifu, take it away.
hey, thanks. I just happy to be home and with my dudes. Go get their products. Like I got a clown coil in this. It's amazing. I got the banded builds in my big 28 Nightmare in here.
Oh yeah.
Chris's liquids are amazing. The pear is phenomenal. Clown's got a new one out with the lychee custard. I think
Still, I'm working on the V3. I still got to redo the recipe, but we're working on it. Hopefully, you like it when you can taste it.
As my taste comes back, I've been using it really a lot, and it's so good. And then his drunken apple cakes. Just we have a talented crew here, guys. Just go and support these two fellas there because they're amazing, and just so happy to be a part of this whole experiment. So fun. Just hit me on my normal channels. Hit me up, and I just love you all. Just thank you. And take us away, Clown.
All right, thank you everybody for joining us. Seriously, as they've mentioned, to hit them up, get some liquids. Get some stuff from Sifu. Dude has some outlandish flavors, like I said earlier, but they are amazing. And, try them out. Hit up Chris. I know how his custards tasted back in the day, and I've heard they've only gotten better. And I did try the pear one, and I destroyed the fuck out of that bottle. It ended up in like 3 different setups at one time, so if that says anything. It even inspired me to try to do my own pear thing, so we'll see how that goes. Still working through that recipe as well. And then if you're interested in my liquids or coils, hit me up on any of the socials, Instagram, Facebook, Discord, however you can get a hold of me, and I can get you set up right with menus and lists and all that kind of thing. There was like one more thing I wanted to say, but can't remember off the top of my head right now. All right, so we'll catch you guys next week. Oh yeah, Shake and Bake Media is the sponsor for the show. Since I didn't get to do the bumper earlier, hit them up if you're needing any type of graphic design work or any media stuff. Hit them up. They'll work with you. They'll do whatever you need. Also, hit up Exotic Leaf, amazing CBD gummies and other products. Alrighty, we'll catch you guys next week. And as always, vape on, mix on. Woo!